You've all seen Damien Payton leaning into car windows on the streets of Cottingley. This is what's going on. You know it is. Get it stopped. If you see him, photograph it. Send it to Crime Stoppers. Stop it. It's killing people. Anyway, with no further ado, Cottingley on Police Interceptors.
Drug trafficking crimes in West Yorkshire are at their highest level since 2010. With the region's dealers spreading untold misery across local communities.
They don't give two hoots about anybody, and you know these drugs are being dealt to kids, and they don't care. As long as they're selling the drugs, getting the money from the drugs, they have absolutely no concern about the impact of what they're doing. It's people who can't be bothered to get themselves a real job, do some real employment and make a real impact on society, and so they just prey on the weakest.
Like Payton and Shelley Mercer robbed my dad of his pension.
Racing to apprehend a vehicle containing suspected dealers is the proactive Intercept team, including Harry, Big H Jeffrey and Dave Lunn. For Big H, this case is personal, as he grew up in the area that they're heading to.
It's been sighted in the Bingley area. We suspect it's gone out there to commit further drug deals and crime. So we're doing our best to make our way to the area and pick up on it on its return journey.
Harry's only been on the force for 3 years, but he's already an advanced driver and part of the elite Intercept team. This won't be his first encounter with these suspected drug dealers.
Last time we locked these guys up, we did catch them by surprise, right in the act.
Just a week ago,
now, both of you!
Big H and Steph nicked the suspected gang with a stash of crack cocaine and heroin, despite their best efforts to lob Class A's out of the window.
Doesn't get any better than that.
An unmarked unit is now behind the suspect vehicle.
Can we get a stinger out, please? Lads, we'll sting it.
The plan is to take out the target's tyres with a stinger, and local boy Harry knows just the spot.
India 2-3. I'll set a stinger site, Bradford Old Road, near Nuffield Gym. Just here. It's going to come up here, mate. I need up there. Up there somewhere. So that's me around down there. I need you to give comms, mate.
This is the first stinger Harry will have deployed on active duty. He won't be relying on beginner's luck as his Interceptors training kicks in. He unpacks a row of metal teeth, each hungry for some rubber.
Stinger at mini roundabout. We'll only let him know an APR when it's deployed. Oh, they got it.
It's hard to keep a low profile when you're 6'6", but Big H does his best.
Yep, it's right onto Cottingley New Road towards the Nuffield Health Centre.
Suspects incoming.
1, 2.
Stings away.
Approaching roundabout now. Spin still.
And boom, direct hit. Dave races to finish off the job and get the suspect stopped.
He's got it.
Knowing he's running on borrowed time, the Vauxhall driver has pulled over.
Pulled it in, no damage, apart from tyres.
Sarge is on scene and the pair are quickly in cuffs.
Stay there, kid, for now, all right?
Harry's not far behind. A quick stop to admire his handiwork, then H is reunited with the suspects he nicked the week before. Question is, have they learned their lesson?
It's going to be easy, just tell us where the drugs are.
Anyone got any?
Passenger?
No.
No.
They claim to be clean, but the passenger is packing some serious wedge.
New
What's
clothes.
cash on, mate?
Universal credit.
This is the tosser from the last stop, and Harry thinks he's trying to get away with it again.
It's me now, mate, guys. What's down there, mate?
There?
It's down your kicks.
No, put shorts on.
He claims it's his shorts, not drugs down there, and there's an easy way to find out.
You're coming in for a strip search, mate. We'll speak to an inspector to seek authority. I'm going to put your cuffs to the rear, okay?
For someone with nothing to hide, he seems nervous.
Just relax your hands, you're shaking.
Both suspects are heading down the nick, all thanks to a successful first sting for Harry.
He's not been aware of the police presence. It's allowed us to put the stinger tactic in place, so we've found a suitable spot. I've been able to throw the stinger out, which is deflated at least one tyre, just to minimise that risk of a pursuit. However, once it's been stung, it's accelerated away. It looked like it was going to take a chase, or attempt to take a chase. So that suggests to me that they're buying themselves that little bit of time just to conceal any drugs. As I've been searching the passenger, he's been quite fidgety, shaking. It seems to me like they may have concealed something. But we'll get them to custody for a strip search and have a look, see what we've got.
Once the pair have checked in with the duty sergeant,
Do you understand why you've been arrested?
Yeah.
Okay.
they're treated to a full strip search.
Come on, turn around. Give us a squat.
And the passenger's hiding something far worse than shorts.
Yeah, properly secreted.
He had suspected Class A's concealed in his rear end. Add that to the cash found in the passenger's pocket,
20, 40, 50, 155.
and after the arrest last week, the signs are that two drug dealers are about to go down.
It was only last week they were locked up with the same offence, and they're just continuing to do it, showing no regard for the communities that they're dealing in. Well, that car had been followed from Bingley by our sergeant, and Bingley's where I was born, where I grew up. So it's a little bit of extra satisfaction for me that people drug dealing around where I live and grew up, I've been able to disrupt that criminality, get them off the streets. So it's a good job, a lot of satisfaction for me, good sting, clean up the area where I live. So yeah, I'm chuffed.
Yeah, good. And you can clean your area where you live too. See Peyton buying drugs,
Both driver and passenger
photographing,
found guilty of possession with
shopping,
intent to supply
getting
crack
stopped
cocaine
because he's a
and
bloody
heroin
menace to
for both the
Cottingley.
initial and the subsequent